Odell Beckham is a Super Bowl champion, but I think it's time for him to hang it up. First things first, I want to congratulate the Los Angeles Rams for winning the Super Bowl. They deserve it, they earned it, and at the end of the day, man, it's not an easy game to win. But I want to take this time to talk about Odell Beckham Jr., his journey, and where he stands in the NFL. Odell Beckham Jr., he's been in the league for about 8 seasons, and he's given us a lot of highlights, a lot of things to discuss, good and bad. But at the end of the day, he became a Super Bowl champion this past Sunday. He had 2 catches for 52 yards and the first touchdown, the opening touchdown from Matthew Stafford. And at the end of the day, he earned his Super Bowl ring. He came in to the Los Angeles Rams, traded from the Cleveland Browns, and that dude carried his weight. He was supremely productive, more productive, as a matter of fact, on the Rams for that short period of time than he was on the Cleveland Browns for the past 2 seasons. And Odell Beckham Jr., even though he's had some lows in his career in terms of off the field issues and even some on the field issues, he's had some lows, but he's had more highs. And, I really think it's time for Odell Beckham to really call it a career. And I don't say this because I don't think he has the talent. I don't say this because I don't think he can compete. I just don't want to see this man's body get any more damaged. He's torn his ACL on more than one occasion, and there's a strong chance he tore it again in the Super Bowl. He went out with an injury and couldn't finish the game. I really think he should just retire. Again, this is no slight on Odell Beckham's talent or what I think he could bring to the table for an NFL team. But I think at this point in his career, he just needs to protect himself. He has nothing left to prove, in my humble opinion. I understand he's only played 8 years in the NFL. He's only 29 years old. But tearing your ACL more than one time in the same knee, it affects your productivity. It affects how you approach the game. The rehabs don't get easier. And Odell Beckham, he's had a pretty good career, in my humble opinion. He's played in 96 total games, started in 91 of them. He has 880 targets, 531 receptions, 7,367 yards, averaged 13.9 receptions or 13.9 yards, per reception, 56 touchdowns. The dude was electric, and he's averaged 76.7 yards per game for his career and has a 60% catch rate, which is very high. Most of the time when the ball comes his way, he's doing the damn thing with it. But I just think he needs to call it a career, end it on a high note. I would hate to see Odell Beckham end up with a bottom feeder organization, just playing for relevancy. And I don't want to see that guy hurt himself anymore. I got a lot of respect for Odell Beckham Jr., got a lot of love for him, and I'm so glad he was able to get the Super Bowl. It's well deserved, and he earned it. But I'll leave it at that, you guys. How do you guys feel about Odell Beckham's career in his future? Do you guys think the Los Angeles Rams should re-sign him? Do you think any other team is going to be looking at him knowing that he's going to have to deal with some rehab after that knee injury? And again, we don't know the extremity of how, or the severity rather, of how bad this injury is. We don't know if it's a complete tear or a rupture. We don't know if it's a sprain. We don't know ultimately. But he was walking at the Super Bowl parade, so how bad can it really be, right? But we know that he couldn't finish that game, and we know that he's looking for a contract, and we'll see how it ends up. But you guys tell me what you think. Do you guys think Odell Beckham Jr. should retire? Make sure you guys comment below. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II from Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got charges to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry.